Welcome to Straight A Nation. I am privileged and honored to be here with Jeff Davison at Bedford Youth Performing Company, and I'm really anxious for you all to get to know a little bit more about BYPC and all the wonderful things they do. So welcome to Straight A Nation, Jeff.
Thank you, Felix. I'm really happy to be able to do this and honored to be your first inaugural choice. So
For Business of the Month,
yes,
right?
thank you. Yeah, it's awesome.
Jeff, could you start out by telling us a little bit about the history of BYPC?
Sure.
You know, who founded it and when and so forth?
Bedford Youth Performing Company is a nonprofit performing arts school. It was founded in 1996 by my wife, Ann, and I. We started from the focus of using musical theater really as a teaching opportunity. So we're not a theater company. I mean, we do shows, but every kid that wants to be involved gets in and can be a part of it. And we use musical theater as a teaching tool, as a medium so that kids can learn and discover more about themselves. So we started off from the get-go as a nonprofit to do that work because it is mission-oriented. Over the years, what quickly happened was we hired a voice teacher because kids wanted to take voice lessons. We hired a piano teacher. And for a good 10 to 12 years, we pretty much doubled our enrollment every year. We reached a plateau a few years ago, but right now we have probably about 650 kids that come through the doors weekly to take some kind of a class. So now we offer private music instruction and music ensembles, dance classes. We still do the musical theater. We do musical theater productions with high school kids, middle school, elementary school, and then we also have a state licensed preschool, and the Creative Kids Preschool here uses an arts-based curriculum. We use the STEAM curriculum, which is, you probably know more about that curriculum-wise. Science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, and we have a 2-year-old program, and we have a 3 or 6-year-old program. And these kids also get music and art and dance and theater as part of their preschool curriculum too.
So you're starting with kids when they're very young and getting them exposed to art, and the research is overwhelming out there as far as how music and the arts help brain development in children. So this is really, really important.
Right. It's funny because I've been thinking about that. A lot of that's almost old now. I mean, I think they've been doing that for decades. Discovered that kids' math scores improve if they're studying music. We see it more as, for us, the arts are not the goal. The arts are the medium. The product is the process. So that everybody has a gift, and everybody has some kind of an artist in them, because we teach adults too, but especially for children, that the ability to access that and discover that and to learn about themselves and learn about the world around them and learn about how art pertains to their lives. And it's important for us as society, for children and young people to learn how, whether it's music or dance or theater or visual arts, that it's important to them as people, important to society. The beauty of that, what we feel, is that for those kids who do have a natural talent and do have a love for the arts and music, that they develop into much stronger artists because they've discovered it on their own. They've discovered it through the process rather than being driven towards a final product. So, we have kids that have come through our school that are now professional performing dancers or actors or musicians.
Including your own daughter, who is a rockette, right?
Right. Yeah, Jessica is a Radio City rockette, and of course, we're enormously proud of her. She discovered that on her own, though. I mean, we didn't start this so that we can have a dance school to train our daughter to be a Rockette. You know,
Right.
like all my kids, and my other two children are both public school teachers, and
they are amazing themselves, young people, adults. I keep wanting to call them kids,
I know.
but they're fantastic. All of your kids are.
Thank you.
And by the way, I remember the show Crazy for You that BYPC put on, and everyone knew that Jess could dance.
Right.
And then when she belted and sang, like, wow, this girl is amazing. It's like you said, you give them the venue and the opportunity, and they kind of discover what their unique gifts really are, and that's kind of in your mission statement, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, our mission statement is to grow the gifts within each child through the arts. You know, not every kid is meant to be ultimately a professional in the arts, but the arts are important to every person. And we have kids that have graduated that are, you know, medical professionals and teachers and now parents. And, you know, I like to believe that their experience here has helped them to become better nurses or better teachers or better parents. And
better people.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
To be in touch with our humanity.
Right.
If I could ask you to just kind of give us a real quick laundry list of everything that BYPC does in the community in terms of everything from music lessons to your Circle of Giving and so on.
Our outreach program is called the Circle of Giving, and I'm glad you reminded me of that. The Circle of Giving was formalized probably about 10 years ago. Students will actually run programs and go into the community. So we work with Manchester 21st Century, we work with Child Health Services, we work with the Easter Seals program, and we bring performing arts, dance classes, music classes, theatrical classes to those programs, to, you know, mostly Manchester, to the city. We do some stuff in other surrounding communities. And that is a way for our students to understand that they have a responsibility to bring the gifts that they've been given and to share that with others.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful program. You all need to go on to their website and check that out. Would you be able to estimate how many children that BYPC has been able to have an impact on and work with over the past 20 years?
Well,
it has to be tens of thousands.
It's tens of thousands, I think. Yeah.
So listen, I know that in the springtime between now and June, there's going to be a flurry of activity in everybody's lives.
Right.
But can you tell us what BYPC is going to be doing this spring in terms of shows, productions, and so forth?
Sure. This does get to start to be the busy time of year for us. So we have, first of all, is that we have music concerts, recital for music students, and those happen monthly. I call those performance hours, and those are pretty much Sundays during the month of January, February, March, April.
And where do they perform these
The performance hour concerts are here at BYPC, and they're just open recital concerts for private music students. It's a very non-intimidating atmosphere, and it's if kids have something ready and they'd like to perform, and they invite family and friends, and those are free, and anybody's invited, and so those dates are listed on our website. We also have several musical theater productions coming up. We're doing Shrek the Musical, and that's with our middle school and high school age kids. And those performances are Friday, March 20th and Saturday, March 21st, and those are at the Derryfield School in Manchester. There's another show we're doing with elementary and middle school kids, which is called Freckle-Faced Strawberry the Musical, and that is being performed Friday, April 10th at the Bedford Town Hall. And then our year-end production for students that take dance and performance classes is going to be Saturday, May 30th. And there are two shows. There's one for the preschool-age kids and one for the older kids. And I believe that's at the Derryfield School also. And I think that's pretty much it that's going on.
Well, that's a lot. Yeah. And I want to encourage all of you out there to take a few minutes out of your time or hours out of your time during this busy spring and visit some of these outstanding performances. Shrek sounds like a ton of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Freckle-faced strawberry? I've never heard of that one before. I'm interested to see what that one's about.
That's cute. Yeah.
And you definitely want to go on their website and find out when these are occurring, and please come and support this outstanding organization and the kids of Bedford and beyond. One of the main reasons why BYPC was the unanimous choice of the Straight A Nation board for Business of the Month, for our first ever Business of the Month, is we all know the impact that BYPC has had in Bedford and beyond. And so, you know, we're really, really proud to be associated with you and to know you. And
thank you.
God bless you as you keep doing great work with kids.
Yeah.
And we hope for many more years BYPC will continue to have
I think so.
an impact on the community.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for your time, Jeff.
Thank you, Felix. Thanks.